It's time for the latest installment of Net Worth. Makes me sound like I'm on the casino floor here. How's the portfolio lately?
You might be good, really good. Very diversified, heavily real estate, so it's always good.
All right, we're counting down the top 10 goalies in the NHL right now. That's a very key term. So you're going to start 10 through 6. Take it away. What do we got here?
I love the fact that you qualified right now at this moment. So we're going to start at 10. Ukko-Pekka Lokinen up in Buffalo, the Queen City, has been really good for them. Alexander Georgiev, I love the fact that he's become a number 1 out in Colorado since leaving the Rangers, and his former teammate Igor Shesterkin. Now, both of those guys, very, very important. Why? They're on contending teams. UC Saros has been very good down the stretch. But let's start with Georgiev in the Mile High City. Everybody says they want to be a number 1. I spoke to our John Torchetti about this. I want to be a number 1. I want to be a number 1. This guy's handled it, J-Mo. The big workload. You're playing out there in that time zone, mountain time zone. All he's done is play and win games. Now, the save percentage isn't necessarily where people want, but I love the way he's competed. In addition to that, the world's most famous arena, Igor Shesterkin, that's got one of the best glove hands in the league. So smooth at going post to post. Props to my man Benoit Allaire that got his game back on track. And Jonathan Quick, the future Hall of Famer, his partner, has been great as well. So if you're a Ranger fan, you're happy to see Shesty playing at this level.
You certainly are. What a turnaround that's been. I got to ask you about 6 and 7. How is UC Saros 7, Joey Daccord 6 right now?
Because what Joey Daccord has done on a Seattle team that's kind of struggled a little bit this year. Take a look at the stats.
Hold on.
He's been
throw up EJ Raddick's face right now.
Because you know what? I'm going to tell you this right now. He doesn't have the team in front of him that the Nashville Predators have. He's just trying to be Dan Rosen off to the side. He's channeling his Dan Rosen.
Do you want to beat him like
How many points? What do you say the franchise record is for points for the Nashville Predators now? 18 games?
18-game point streak.
And what is it for Seattle? Have they won 5 in a row at any point this year? And the only reason...
They have a decent stretch coming out of that Winter Classic, correct?
That's what I was going to say. And the only reason when you guys were at the Winter Classic that Seattle's even around.
He's loving his perch.
Oh, yeah, he's loving the perch. The only reason Seattle's still around.
Did I say right now?
The only reason.
Did someone say right now?
Joey Daccord, boys.
Like a month ago, he won 8 in a row.
Check the numbers.
I don't know if he's won since then.
He just came off a shutout. He's on now. Adjust the colors.
Don't look at me. Don't yell at me. Yell at him.
Shutout against the Ducks. Struggling Ducks.
You can't give it back.
All right. Should we move on? Oh, I'm being told we got to move on.
What happened to you, Weeksy?
Let's go.
All right, number 5. Who do we got? Let's see if we can
number 5. Go ahead here.
Unbelievable. I don't know what to say.
Stuart Skinner. What are you going to do? You're going to pick him apart, too? All this guy's done is get the oil back in the race.
Agreed.
And he plays games. And my nickname for him is a skinny pony. Why? He's galloping up there in Edmonton. And Eej and all the detractors out there.
I got nothing against
all the
Skinner.
Detractors out there.
I'm talking about Joey
the John
Daccord.
Deere detractors. But no, he's been great for them.
You're on a tractor? What?
All-star last year. Look at the numbers.
No, he's been solid.
Come on now.
He's a big reason why that team came from the depths of where they were.
All
right.
Awesome.
Stuart Skinner at number 5. Who do we got at number 4?
Jeremy Swayman. Yep, Jeremy Swayman. All-star this year. Jeremy Swayman has been great for the Boston Bruins. Former, University of Maine alum. Been excellent for them. Playing a lot of the games. Look, they've got a two-headed monster with him and Linus Ullmark. But Jeremy Swayman's been money for me this year. They might want to sign him. They tried to mess around last offseason. You better sign him to the proper cake this offseason. Anyway, I love his body of work. He's been great. Look at the numbers. Eej, what do you got to say there, Eej?
I like Jeremy Swayman. It's unfortunate that I hope you have Linus Ullmark ahead of him. Because Linus Ullmark has played better than him since the All-Star break.
I got a question for you right now.
Yeah, he's saying now.
What does Jim Montgomery do with his goalies come first round of the playoffs?
If I'm Jim Montgomery...
Are we alternating every game like we thought they might do last year and it went south really quickly and they didn't take that approach?
I would alternate. Yeah.
I'm with you on that one.
I would alternate.
I'm with you on that.
You've done that. That's been a big part of your success. Yeah. I would just do it. I wouldn't try to reinvent the wheel at this point. I'd alternate them.
What are we up to? Number 3?
Yeah. Number 3?
Yeah.
All right.
He's out with injury right now.
What's going to be next? Here's a guy out injured.
Well, that's your team, the Vancouver Canucks.
He's out injured
right now.
Eej has heavy stock in Vancouver. He always has. So.
No, I sold that stock. I had an issue. I had to sell that.
He was holding.
Conflict of interest.
He was holding.
Pump and dump.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Emphasis on the dump. But no, Thatcher Demko, the San Diego native, has been money for the Vancouver Canucks, man. And I always talk about all the American goalies that are in the league right now. We just mentioned one, of course, in Jeremy Swayman and Daccord. Thatcher Demko will be playing internationally for Team USA. I think he's had an outstanding
Great
season.
goalie.
Right there for the Vezina, too.
Yeah.
Just unfortunate timing is put on LTIR today as well.
Yeah, not good.
Not good
Not
if you're
good.
a Vancouver Canucks fan or you're a part owner like each unofficially.
Yes, exactly.
So I love what Thatcher Demko's done.
Wow.
Wow,
I'm
EJ.
looking for a little more stock, Kevin.
All right. Who do we have at number 2 in net worth?
At number 2, I'm going to go with Sergei Bobrovsky, who now is pushing for a 3rd Vezina in his career. Coming off of a huge back end of the season last year, he's been great. This year, all things being equal, no real tail off in his game. He's going to win 400 games. He's going to be in the Hall, each.
Listen, I agree.
Gonna be in the Hall. I'll tell you right now.
Listen, if this list is based on the entire season,
Yep.
I have not a lot of issues. But you made a point. J-Mo's out there.
Yes.
It's like almost like he's got a neon sign right now.
That's right.
Right
Yes.
now.
Hold on.
Right
do me
now.
a favor.
Yes.
You compile your top 5 right
yeah,
now.
see?
Right now.
I don't
and
get
we'll
I
to
get
you
no
after
time
this.
to do it.
Well, just,
Weeksy gets all day. I get 10 seconds. All
well,
right.
good.
Let's
Use
see
your
who
10
number 1
seconds.
is.
Who's at number 1?
Let's see.
At number 1,
Yeah, who do you
Connor
got?
Hellebuck.
Okay.
Come on, Commerce, Michigan. I told you the American goalies are sizzling. Connor Hellebuck, chief among them.
Yeah, hasn't won in a week.
And he's Team USA. I can hear fish. I can hear USA Hockey's fish on the line. Hello, is EJ in the studio? I gotta have a word with him. I thought he was with us. Connor Hellebuck's been awesome up there, man. Come on, the year he's had this year, he signed that extension. Super composed. And you know what I love about Connor Hellebuck? His game is very repeatable. And by that, the way he plays, his positioning, his posture, it lends itself to the consistency that we've seen from him. And I'm going to give an honorary mention to somebody that's not on this list.
Is this 11?
From nope,
1A?
just honorary mention who's been kicking, so I don't hear Eage whining over there.
Yeah.
But no, I've been a longtime fan of his. Charlie Lindgren in Washington, D.C.
Oh, thank goodness.
Charlie Lindgren.
Finally.
Charlie Lindgren in Washington, D.C.
Huge story to
Oh,
my
he's
Washington.
been so
is
good.
Where they are right
Now,
now.
here's the one thing,
right.
though.
Yeah.
Let's check the
What do you got?
test.
Is this thing on? Like
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Because Eage is Johnny come lately with Charlie
No more
Lindgren.
USA Hockey quarter zips for him.
No,
anymore, I don't think.
no. No more free USA Hockey swag
All
for
right,
Eage.
all right.
Only Canucks swag for him.
All right, you had
All right.
10 seconds. What
Let's
is your
first,
top
I mean,
5
I don't know
right
where.
now?
Listen, I thought Dan Rosen was clueless. I mean, I really, and I think that's been proven out.
This is his shtick.
I think that's been proven out over the years. But Weeksy, like Charlie Lindgren, you just throw him a bone. He's carrying the Washington Capitals
More than a bone.
down the stretch. A bone. You get him 11th. You get him 11th. This is
Honorary
right
mention.
now, Weeksy.
It's an
He's
honorary
playing well.
mention.
How about one of your clients, Freddie Anderson? Right now.
Yeah, he's only played 6
Right now.
games.
Oh, but you said right now.
6-0-0 in those games.
He's
though,
been
right?
dirty. He's been
His numbers
dirty.
are
Look, I don't want to get
charts.
between this feud.
Good.
It's like mom and dad
And
fighting
then,
here.
like Soros, you just kind of, then you get Joe. Listen, God bless Joey DeCourt.
Oh,
He
man,
has had
whoa.
unbelievable, happy for him.
Where's this going?
He's 5-10-3.
So he doesn't like him.
I like Joey
So
DeCourt.
he's not a
but
fan of
he's
the numbers.
5-10-3
goodness.
in the last 2 months. That's not even close
So
to
you're
right
a
now.
non-believer.
That's not even close to right now. And you have Swayman on it. Listen, we
Unbelievable.
love Jeremy Swayman.
Maybe you
but
don't.
the reality is this. Here are the numbers for right now.
That's 2 American
Linus
goalies.
Olmark, 911 save percentage. Jeremy Swayman, 899 over since the All-Star break. 239 goals against average for Olmark since the All-Star break. 315 for Swayman. All I'm saying is this.
You
You
don't-
said right now
Yeah,
how
right
they're
now,
playing.
he
And
doesn't
then
like
you
the American
dragged it. And then
goalies
you
now.
dragged in a guy who's injured, who's not even playing, hasn't played since March 9th.
Another American guy. So that's 3 American goalies that each
I'm not
is down on right
down
now.
on them. I love these guys. I love these guys.
Oh.
But like you qualified with right now, and then you who's next? Jerry Cheevers?
You out?
No.
Is Jerry Cheevers on the list? Who else is on the list? Ken Dryden?
What do you
What else you got? Oh, now he's gonna.
I'm going to give you the Don King.
Look at the.
I'm giving him the Don
You're
King.
giving me the reverse Don Cherry.
I'm giving him
right
the
there.
Don King.
That's it. Listen, I love the American. And one last thing about
just being
Hellebuck.
deported
Great
after this
year.
show.
Great year for Hellebuck.
Oh,
the
but-
guy hasn't won a game in 2
That's hella
weeks.
butt, because you're going to give a butt
All right.
now.
All right.
Can we give the? Should we bring out the pocket watch? Like a.
I don't know.
No?
I think our net worth is down to 0.
I never thought I would say this, but bring in Dan Rosen. Let me
Oh,
see his
my
list. It's
gosh.
got to be better.
Dan Rosen coming up tomorrow. We got to take a quick commercial break,
yeah,
get the
that's
friendship
right.
back together
Jacques
here
Plante
on
he's
NHL.
got on the list. Come on.
USA
Weeksy, you're better than that.